Hey everybody, it's Cass DaCosta here. So I want to talk today a little bit about Statigram and what is now known as Iconosquare. I've switched to this on my computer application website from Webstagram because Webstagram has been having a lot of issues and I don't necessarily need Webstagram to make my Ninjagram automation work. I want to share my screen with you and show you what I'm doing. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully you guys can see this screen. Yeah, okay, good. So hopefully you guys can see this screen. What you see now is my Statigram or Iconosquare page. This is a replication of my profile, my Instagram profile. And as you can see, I got a lot of different stuff on my Instagram profile. It gives you just like the basics. How many followers you have, how many people you're following, how many things you put up already. You can look at your comments. And these are all pictures that have been liked and commented on to some extent. And you can go back and touch base with these people and re-look at it, which is nice. You can add your Instagram feed to your Facebook page, which is a really cool idea. Okay, and I would think about doing it because what happens is then you kind of get double the power, at least in my mind. I don't know if it's really everybody's going to feel the same way about that, but in my mind, you're getting like it's like putting your Instagram and your Facebook on a little bit of like a turbo kind of thing. And when they go to your home page, if they're not following you on Instagram, they might check it out. You never know. And if they are following you on Instagram, it could lead them to your Facebook page, which is something you want. Instagram is owned by Facebook, so you can add it to a fan page. I'm going to add it to my regular to rich fan page because that's my marketing page and that's the page I want to get the most amount of traffic to. And so that's where I'm going to go with this. And my fan page is named the same as my Instagram username, and that was deliberate. Okay, I know that a lot of people like to think up some kind of kooky name for their Instagram, and then there's another kooky name for their Facebook and another kooky name, you know, and that's great if you're not interested in branding yourself. But if you're interested in branding yourself like I am, and you want to brand your business, you need cohesion. Okay, so you want your fan page, your business fan page, your Instagram, your Twitter, you want them all to kind of lead one into the other. You want them all to feed off of one another, and you want them to interact with one another. Okay, so this is asking me like 1,000 things that I wish I had not done right now while I'm on. Okay, so now they want to. So here we go. We just learned something. All right. So if you want to have like analytics and all this crap, they want you to pay $49 for the year. Again, if you're serious about your marketing and you're serious about seeing what kind of engagement you're getting, then this might be worth it, 49 bucks a year, and I'll probably pay it because I am very serious about seeing what my efforts are getting me and taking it to the next level. I want this number to be 10K. And this is about 7 months worth of work. This is 7 months of posting daily, of posting different things. People don't want to see 1,000 face selfies. Once in a while, yes, a selfie is good to remind them who you are, to put a face with it. You know what I mean? To put a face with the name. But they also want to see other things. So I get pictures of places I want to be, places that I find to be beautiful and relaxing, and places that represent financial freedom, things that represent financial freedom. My wife, my daughter, my friends. You want to show people, what are you working for? What are you doing? Why? I try to live a healthy lifestyle. I represent a company that has a weight management product. I have an autoimmune illness. The pictures like this remind people that, this is what I'm looking at. My gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. Here's a screenshot of a webinar I was on with my mentor and leader, Alfredo. You know, again, my why, my beautiful, beautiful daughter. Here's us on Mother's Day down here. A trip to Vegas, my trip to Vegas, which was last year's Ingreso Cybernetico event. I very rarely do shots of money. This was early on when I was still doing Wake Up Now, and I don't do shots of money anymore. I've learned a lot about, and you can see the evolution in my posting. I don't do shots of money anymore. It's just not useful. Okay? It brings the wrong people into my sphere. I want people who want to make money. I want people who want to be successful, but I do not want people that that's all they think about. I don't want people that that's their main catalyst, because those kind of people are out for me. They're out for the me, the number one, it's all about my grind kind of thing. I want people who have compassion. I want people who want to help other people, because those are the people that are going to build strong teams. Those are the people who are going to build a relationship. Those are the people that are going to be longtime business partners and friends. People that are interested in making a quick buck will be here today and gone tomorrow, and I don't want those people in my life. Okay, so here are the things that you can look at on your Instagram, on your Iconosquare, formerly Statigram feed, and all these pictures that you see here will be liked by the end of the day. I make an effort, a strong effort, to like my feed regularly. We want to do this regularly. I want these people to know that I'm looking at their pictures, that I'm liking their pictures, that I'm interested in them, because ultimately I want them to be followers, and I want to follow them back. I want to create an engagement. This has been working very well for me, as far as getting more followers, getting more comments, getting more feedback. The other thing I want to show you is, it may be hard to figure out how to get a clickable web link onto your page. So I want to tell you something. If you click on your picture, now it won't work on Iconosquare, but in your Instagram, like on your phone, this picture is clickable. So when you put something, instead of just leaving the destination or where was this picture taken, instead of leaving that blank or putting New York, which is where I live, or wherever you live, put your website link as the destination. This is a little trick I just figured out. Okay, so not only will they see it here, and if you have two different landing pages, which I do, this is my blog. So if I want to change this to my landing page, then I would make the picture clickable to my blog. So it's a way to get two websites into your description on like the down low. See, regulartorich.com, that is my landing page. That is my funnel. So you can have your blog, and then you can have the picture clickable to something else. And I may just switch them around. I'll probably change this to my landing page, and I will make the picture clickable to my blog. This way it all leads to each other, because if you go to my blog, there are tabs that take you to my income opportunities. And where do they lead? Right back to my landing page to get you into the funnel. It's all about building the list. I don't have a gigantic list because on Facebook I have 4,200 friends, right? Now, I have over 100. I think there's probably like 100, and let's see exact number, because the little red thing stops counting at 99. I have 126 friend requests here, and there's 17 more here. Okay, this says 17 because I clicked this yesterday and it was like 90 something. So I have a retarded amount of friend requests that I still need to even go through, that I have to go through. Now, here's a tip if you're serious about marketing. Again, do not, absolutely, it doesn't matter how many people you have in common with someone. If they have no profile picture, don't accept them. These are people that are not serious about their online identity, and they're 99% of the time going to wind up spamming you. Okay? So don't do it. Here we go. Dave. We have 28 mutual friends, but he's not going to get onto my list because he has no picture. And I know some people, oh, I'm shy, I don't know, I look stupid on camera. I don't care. I don't care. If you're unwilling to represent yourself, I don't want to know you. It's just that simple. I don't want to know you. Okay? And that's just it's the reality, guys. It's the reality. So those are some of the quick tips I have for you today. Okay? What you want to do is you want to constantly be checking for Instagram. I'm checking this all day long, okay? And here, I'll show you what I'm thinking, I was talking about. See the picture? You can make this picture clickable. And if you have a website, do it. Do it. Because every avenue, it may not happen like every single time, but someone's going to click that picture. Someone's going to just click it and see what happens. Because for every, for every 10 people that are just looking at feeds and searching, there's one person that's a marketer, and for every 100 marketers, you get 50 that will be interested to some extent, right? You get 25 that'll actually talk to you. You get 12 that'll maybe sign up. You get 6 that'll activate, and you'll get 1 or 2 that'll turn out to be leaders. And those are the numbers. Those are the laws of average. Jim Rohn says out of every 10 people, 7 will say no and 3 will say yes. And out of those 3, one of them is going to be a leader. And that's what you want. So it's all about numbers. It's all about numbers. You want to be building every social profile you have on a regular basis. And one of the other tricks that I do is I start my morning by posting on Instagram. So my first post of the day is through Instagram, and I always alter the pictures and put text on the pictures. I don't write a freaking novel. I say something catchy Like today's picture was a picture of some buildings in Manhattan, right? Hang on, I'm gonna show it to you. I'm looking for it. Today's picture was a picture of buildings in Manhattan. And I wrote something very, you know, not like a whole novel. You can't even see it, it got cut off. But here was the picture. And at the top of the picture, it said, big ideas start small. Here we go. So it said, big ideas start small. And then at the bottom of the picture was my website. That's it. No hard pitching, join me now, da da da. No. The people I want to join me don't need to be told to do it, honestly. And nobody wants to see your feed become spam. So the other thing I do, the trick I do is that Instagram picture, I share that to Facebook and Twitter. So now I have my first Facebook picture, my first Facebook status up, and I have my first Twitter status up. And I've got different people following me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. They're not all the same people. So now I've just broadened my audience by 3. Okay? And that's really, really important, and it's smart, and it's the easiest way to go. It's like multitasking. And as soon as I can figure out how to make it even more multitasking, I wish there was a Google Plus icon on Instagram also. Because then what I have to do is I have to go and take that picture and I have to Google Plus it, which is another step, but it's worth it. Because you want to be building your Google presence at all times also. And so those are some little quick tips I have for today. Make sure you check out Iconosquare because it's an awesome website. It's going to allow you to work out your Instagram. It's going to allow you to streamline your analytics and see who's watching you and how you can make your audience and your engagement better. I still use Webstagram sometimes because it has features that I really like, but I don't use it as much as I used to. And then I use Ninjagram only to like and follow. I do not use Ninjagram to comment. Using automation to comment makes you seem like a robot and a drone, so don't do it. And those are my tips of the day. The tips of the day. And I bid you a great day, and I hope you have a great business, and we'll see you at the top.